U.S. District Judge Beryl Howell decided to use Donald Trump's own brags against him when striking down, effectively killing his executive order that targeted the law firm of Perkins Coie. So here is what happened with that executive order in case you're not familiar with it. Donald Trump, as we all know, has launched his crusade against law firms here in the United States, going after any law firm that has hired somebody that he does not like or represented somebody that he does not like. And Perkins Coie happens to be one of them that was targeted in an executive order along with many others because Perkins Coie had represented Hillary Clinton in the past. So Trump doesn't like him, signs an executive order saying we're restricting your access to government buildings, we're taking away your security clearances, we're cutting all government contracts with you because I don't like you. So the law firm did what law firms do and sued the Trump administration. Which, by the way, is kind of a reason why you don't pick fights with major law firms, especially ones that are almost household names. Like I've known of Perkins Coie for over 20 years now. You don't want to pick a fight with a law firm, right? That's typically not a fight you're going to win. And in this case, Donald Trump did not win because they sued, got in front of Judge Beryl Howell and said, listen, this is obviously an infringement upon our First Amendment. He's doing this as political retaliation against us. This is punitive. And of course, we're losing business now because of what he has done. And Howell agreed. And in her decision, she didn't just agree because of the obvious targeting of the firm based on the language in Donald Trump's order. She also, as I said, used his own brags in her order, striking down his order, specifically citing an event in early April where Donald Trump was speaking to a crowd, bragging about the law firms bowing down to him, and he said this. And this, again, is what she put in the order. Have you noticed that lots of law firms have been signing up with Trump? 100 million, another 100 million for damages that they've done. But they give you 100 million and then they announce, we have done nothing wrong. And I agree, they've done nothing wrong. But what the hell? They've given me a lot of money considering they've done nothing wrong. So Howell used that to be like, yeah, you're clearly doing this as a form of political retaliation, which could also be viewed, I guess, as a form of extortion. Either give me $100 million or I'm going to come after you. But when you give me $100 million and then say I've done nothing wrong, I'll agree with you and you won't be the target of an executive order. So yeah, this was a political shakedown that Donald Trump got busted for. She also, by the way, cited Stephen Miller, that little ghoul from the Trump administration who bragged at the same event where he said, the numbers are adding up. We're going to be close to $1 billion soon. So even Miller was like, oh, look at us. We're raising so much money. They love us. And here's the kicker, by the way. It's not that they're giving them $100 million. Some of them are actually giving them cash. Most of them have actually pledged, we will give $100 million worth of free legal representation to people or organizations of your choosing. So basically now these right-wing groups, whoever they may be, whoever Trump chooses, have close to $1 billion worth of free legal representation from some of the largest law firms in the country. So that, of course, is absolutely terrifying, but that is what they pledged in order to avoid being targeted with an executive order. But in the case of Perkins Coie, Donald Trump once again foiled by his own big, stupid mouth. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.